Word for you.
Sure.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
More of this. I knew I should never have done it. Come here, horsey. We'll just run back up here, get these 2 shards, and then we'll maybe go fight a dragon. That might be the way to do it. I think. I was mentioning something before Cassandra, and oh yes, it's really cool that my character unintentionally does not get along with Solus. Because when I played through on my mage got along with Solus really, really well. Though I didn't do any of the relationship with him, despite the fact that I was playing a female character the first time through. They just got along for whatever reason. She was also a mage, so maybe that helps. Elven mage, maybe. I mean, for the most part, I don't remember any like massive conversations with him that would have changed that. Heck, I don't even know why why my rogue isn't getting along with him. I don't know exactly what that turning point was that caused him to just like hate my rogue. It may have been one of the many decisions that I've made. Maybe the stuff that I did while I was in the Fade? No, because they hated each other before that too. I actually don't know what that point was. I'll have to go back and maybe do some research. Maybe, maybe one of you guys know. This would be great. You'd just be like, it's on this episode that you pissed Solus off. But I do like that I haven't reconciled with him. It's just, it feels way more natural to me. Let's go here. We'll head down south there. Just gonna clean up the fog of war as part of the exploration of this game.
Nothing to report, sir.
Yeah. Where's my horse? There you are. Out of nowhere. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do first? I'm glad I noticed. I'm glad I noticed that I was out of... You guys are pushing my horse around, jeez. Glad I noticed I was out of these. So we'll do that. Who do we have with us? Vivienne, she's good. Sarah could use a few more of everything, really. Oh, I'm out of Blood Lotus already. Dang. Cassandra? Okay. Good. Now I am ready to fight a weak dragon. Because I'm like 20 levels higher than it. That's not the case. I think I might be only 2. I think it might be a level 21 dragon or 22 dragon. Might be 20. It could be 19 as well, because like everything else is 19 in the zone. I guess we're gonna find out in a second. Either way, I want to clear up the fog of war. I'm kind of curious though, if the game changes at all if you don't get along with Solus. I mean, I guess we'll check, because there's like an epilogue at the end of the game that's just like, hey, all of these things happened after the game because you did this. Kind of like what it did in Dragon Age Origins, where it's like a little text thing that pops up and that's like, and Sten went back to his homeland after you remembered to get him his sword. And you're like, did I get his sword? I don't quite remember that. It's just like all the weird little things that happen and the results of that. So maybe that'll be detailed there, but I have a feeling I will hear a lot about that in Trespasser. Am I going the right way? I do not think I am. I think it's more like down there. I'm fully expecting at this point there to be like a thing that pops up that's like, hey, you're going the wrong way, but I haven't gotten that yet. This looks right. It's really hard to tell because it's kind of dark. I'm getting like massive screen glare. Yeah, that looks right. What kind of beast is that? I'm gonna avoid it because I don't know. I don't want to fight you guys. Some ruins. Jump. Oh, man, you are infinitely better than Roach. You actually jump over cliffs. It's the worst part about Roach and Witcher. it just stops moving. You come across like a minor bump and they're like, no, I will not go further. We shall not pass. It's a cool dwarven set. You see what I mean by like, oh man, this place is so cool. Whoa, oh my gosh, it just scared the crap out of me. Holy cow. Okay, my heart is, oh jeez. I'm getting too old for this.
One down.
Came out of nowhere. I might need a moment. It's like playing Alien all over again. Yeah, the dwarven architecture in this game is fantastic. They did a good job of making the architecture feel right. And I really appreciate that. I just wish there was more stuff of it. I guess we do get to go to the deep roads though, so not too upset. What is this thing I'm looking for? Is it up here? What the heck was that?
What is that?
It sounds like a dragon. There must be a nest nearby.
There it is. It looks dead. I'm gonna quick save. I don't actually know. All right, I don't want to fall and take any damage. That's unnecessary. Let's do that. Just you're like leading me over here. Okay, it's a book. More Dwarven Ruins journal. What do you mean pages found? That was an entire book. How did I only find like 4 out of the 8 pages? You mean I've found 4 books? Come on, game. You know better than this. Quick save. It's dragon time, though. Don't know which dragon this is, and it totally does look dead. Is it even move? The sandy howler.
There's our dragon.
Does it look like it's moving?
Oh wow, that's a good one.
Is it? Because it looks it looks broken. Hello? Oh my gosh, is it sleeping? This is the perfect time. I'm gonna apologize for what I'm about to say. Just throwing that out there. Wakey, wakey, drakey, drakey. I did it. I woke him up. Her up. Is it a male or female? I think it's a female. I woke her up. You know what? Let's before I forget, let's do this. I'm gonna hit you with that. Meanwhile, in Rogueland, how do I not have any of my focus? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Is he gonna stand there for a second? Looks like it. Bees and fire. Anybody else? She doesn't have hers, but I will let her use tears. Sure. Let's poison up. Oh, come on, hit him. Or whatever it is. What level are you? 20. He's 4 levels below me. That's fine. Dying very quickly. Come on. Shoot her! Ads. Stealth, poison. This music is so epic for all this kind of stuff. Die. Die. Did I miss? It's hard to tell. Die. Okay. Right. Markham. Ow. Throw my daggers. Oh no, I'm underneath her. I'm stuck. Shoot her! Bring it down! Okay, that's not the leg that I wanted. It's the leg I needed. stun. Okay. Just throw daggers. Oh my gosh. You need to not die, please. Thank you. That would be embarrassing, dying to a dragon that's 4 levels below me. There we go. Just clean up the ads.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, I mean, yes. I'm alive. Really, alive.
That last burst of flame nearly roasted us.
Yeah, that dragon, though. Ooh. Robes of the High Keeper. Armored of the Knights Divine. Okay. Is that armor better than what Cassandra is currently wearing? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. Especially considering she doesn't even have legs on her stuff yet. That's fine. We can just give that to Blackwall, or I could just make Blackwall a better one. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So that dragon, when I first did it, way back when the game came out, like a year ago, if I recall correctly, I was almost unable to kill it. Not because I was dying, but because I didn't have enough damage. Door's magically sealed. Oh, is this the stupid Astrarium door? I think it is. Okay, well, hold on. Let me open up my map so we can determine which direction to go. I think we're going here. Travel, yes. And yeah, we're just gonna get that. Anyways, when I first did that dragon, I didn't have the damage because I was like a level lower than it, and it kept doing the armor thing. It took me so long to kill that dragon. It felt good afterwards. It felt like killing Onyxia for the first time. Like back in Vanilla WoW, where it takes like 30 minutes. That's really intense, and you know how it is. Get out of my way, dear. That's what it gets. That's what it gets for running out in front of my awesome horse. Came out of nowhere. Just jumped out from behind that bush. But yeah, that dragon fight is awesome. Most dragon fights in the game are awesome. Heck, even fighting Hakon it felt good. But it's a bit easy being 4 levels ahead now, and it's like, that's unfortunate. I kind of wish, and maybe this is like a hindsight thing that they are able to do now that the game is out, but obviously they're no longer working on it because they just released Game of the Year edition, and they've moved on. They've got other things to work on, Dragon Age related, I'm sure. Let's do that. Or maybe they're all hands on deck with Mass Effect. Might be the case as well. Either way, it would be cool to be like, oh, now all dragons are scaling in level. So as you play the game and you level up, dragons don't become just pushovers because they actually scale to your level. And it's just like a set multiplier based on level that you are. I think that would be cool. We're gonna get more dragon fights, so I'm not too concerned. A few more difficult ones. The last one in Empress Julian
Stop pointing that at me.
difficult.
What are you talking about? My weapon's nowhere near.
Your face, that sobby pity face. Why are you aiming it at me?
I know what happened at Adamant troubled you. If you ever wish to talk.
The Inquisitor came back. That's all that matters. Maybe it's you who's still shaky. Everyone just needs to not think about it and feel better.
You're right. I do feel better now.
That conversation changes if you are in a relationship with Sarah. By the way, speaking of which, that conversation that we had earlier in the cave where they were talking about Cassandra's massive name and how does she fit that name, or how does she remember it all? And then Sarah says like, oh, is it on your underwear? And then she asks the Inquisitor, is it on the underwear? And Cassandra says, you're not going to answer that. If you're not in a relationship with Cassandra, that is never said to you because it's assumed that you don't know because you're not in a relationship with Cassandra. Interesting stuff. I do like how dialogue changes. In fact, that being said, Knights of the Fallen Empire for SWTOR came out recently. And I was playing it. It took me about 2 hours to get to chapter 4 within it. Which, by the way, I mean, that's a whole other conversation right there, that time thing. I'm not going to get into that. But what I will say, without giving any spoilers, is that it feels like it's been a while since they've done major story stuff like this. I mean, think about it. Most of the original team that were writers and quest designers and stuff like that, there's a lot of them that are gone since the game launched. So the way those games, or the way the quests feel, the way they've designed those quests feels so different. It feels like an entirely different team made them, which is a little unfortunate. But with that being said, it's not bad. Like, the quests feel fun and all, but it just feels like a worse KOTOR, or even KOTOR 2. And it's like eclipsed by the other BioWare games, like Dragon Age, hell, even Mass Effect, the older ones. I'm not, let's not talk about Andromeda, because at this point I know nothing about it other than some minor story setup for it. But it just feels like a worse BioWare game. Like a B team in BioWare created Knights of the Fallen Empire. This is the way it feels like to me. And that's without giving any spoilers. There's some story stuff there that give the reasons why I feel that way. But I'm not going to get too far into that. I gotta look at my map, because I know I gotta go through the canyon here, but if I can pick that little thing up to my left. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do this real quick. Spiders. Always spiders, man. I'm telling you. Okay, so we'll get this, and then we'll go into that ravine or whatever that is back there. So many spiders! Why? I mean, spiders in the desert wouldn't be this big, even. Let's just throw that out there. You would have like big lizards and stuff. Spiders in the desert, typically aren't massive. That's more like jungle stuff. Is that it? Am I done with that? Okay, that was a lot easier than I anticipated. Let's then go there. Oh no, I can start a camp. Okay, so we'll go there. Good. Okay, so we'll start the camp, and then I will go into the ravine. I kind of do wish to, like, I really do want to talk, especially because I've been playing it recently, talk about Knights of the Fallen Empire, but I just don't feel like I'm gonna give a lot of people breath. And the reason why is because of the chapters, because it's released in chapters. When you initially subscribe to the game, you get like the 9 chapters or whatever they first released with Knights of the Fallen Empire with your subscription. They're gonna then slowly roll out chapters after that episodically. And I know how I am with Telltale games in particular, because they have that model. And with a Telltale game, I don't buy it until all of the chapters are out, and then I just like power game it, play through the entire thing. So I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to do that with the Fallen Empire. So I'm not even going to bother talking about it, probably for at least in detail with spoilers and all that, for several months. Probably not until like mid next year, but I will put up some videos detailing why I think the way I do about it. Overall though, it's not bad, it's pretty fun. And I'll leave it at that. For now though, we are being attacked. Ooh, we could turn in that thing, so I don't have that on my quest log anymore. Let's do it. And let's, what is this, logging camp? Yes. That. Good. We'll run over here. We shall turn in the requisition. Boom, boom, boom. And please do not talk to the requisition officer, because she's just gonna give me the exact same quest yet again.